Hello, hello, and welcome to day 13 of the 21-day meditation challenge. My name is Holly Reese, also she who sees beyond the stars, and I'm a David G certified Masters of Wisdom and Meditation teacher. So today I thought we would do a really special meditation. It's a different type of metta meditation, and it's really good for when I was going through what I went through with my husband when he passed away. I went through a lot of grief and was really overwhelmed, and I turned to alcohol for like 2 years straight after, and alcohol has been something that I had struggled with most of my life. So I was in recovery, and one of the things that my sponsor gave me was a book called When Things Fall Apart. And she recommended me to read that, and so I'll show you the book here. I recommend reading it too. So one of the meditations that I am going to share with you is something that I learned from this book. And I'm going to read to you, it's called Tonglen. And so I'm going to read to you what it says. It's in chapter 15, and it's going against the grain. So, Tonglen reverses the usual logic of avoiding suffering and seeking pleasure. In the process, we become liberated from very ancient patterns of selfishness. We begin to feel love for both ourselves and others. I just read that. We begin to take care of ourselves and others. Tonglen awakens our compassion and introduces us to a far bigger view of reality. And this is something that I found to be very true for me, because I didn't know how to deal with the things that were so unbelievably painful, and I wanted to resist it so bad. I really knew how to reach for something to try to make myself feel better, way better than what I was feeling. And once I had gotten a taste of that, that's all I knew how to do. That was just my quick fix. And I know I'm not the only person who does that. Whether you're in recovery or not, you do this. If you're aware of it or not, it's like it says, it reverses the usual logic of avoiding suffering and seeking pleasure. And there's nothing wrong with seeking pleasure. It's just that, just being aware of what you're doing, at all times. So, if you get up to go to the fridge every time at the same time, just question, am I really hungry, or is this a habit? So just question, just observe yourself. And so the same goes with this meditation. We often, want to seek the pleasure. We want to seek relief. And instead of just acknowledging and becoming aware of what it is that's, causing us pain or suffering, being aware of it and just acknowledging it, and being able to just sit with it for a moment and, say, hey, I see you, and just giving it some love, breathing in and breathing out, and being a conduit of what else is possible. It doesn't have to be immediately going to something outside of yourself to relieve that pain, but you're being willing to look at it, and, you're able to be there for yourself. And not only that, you can do this for other people. So when you're breathing in, you get a picture of someone in your world that is going through the same thing as you are. As for instance, with what's going on in the world right now, we're all going through this, right? So, breathing in the things that you're feeling inside, your body is feeling it, you sense it. A lot of the times, 99.9999999% of the time, it isn't yours that you're feeling. Your body picks up on that because you're highly aware. And so you can ask questions, who does it belong to? That's one of the access tools that I love too, is who does it belong to? And having that awareness that it's not always yours, and so you can find that point within yourself and breathe it in, the pain and suffering, and be a conduit. So you're not actually taking it on. You're not a doormat. You are, and that's one thing that I disagree with a lot of the mainstream views on being an empath. Like, you don't have to be a doormat. Your body senses these things. You sense, as a being, you sense these things. Your body feels these things. And so you are not your body. It's a part of you. You're connected, but it has its own awareness. So it will pick up on other people's stuff. And you can acknowledge that and send it on. Like, you can be the conduit. You can bring that, as you're breathing it through with the breath, you're going to breathe in the pain and suffering that you're feeling, and also connecting that to the heart of others that you know is going through the same thing. So you're breathing that through yourself, and then you're also breathing that from them to you and through you. You're not taking it on, you're just being a conduit, and then you're sending out the opposite of that. So if you know someone is struggling, you can breathe in that pain and suffering, breathe it through you, and then as you exhale, you're breathing out love and lightness and joy, and you're like doing the opposite, the in and out. So it's kind of like you're sending it, you're connecting it to your loved one, but also sending it out to anyone else in the world who needs it as well, making it bigger. And so the more you practice this type of a meditation, the more you're able to be there for other people. In unimaginable situations that you thought you couldn't be there for someone, but you can actually practice being there. So it's a really powerful meditation. It goes against the grain, which is something that I love. I'm always questioning everything. You question everything. So go against the grain and go against the norm. And instead of avoiding suffering, just kind of be aware of it and be a conduit to transform it. And you'll be surprised about like how you can deal with these things in the future. So we're going to practice that for a little bit. So I invite you to get as comfortable as possible. Comfort is queen, and you can gently close your eyes. We're going to start with taking some long, slow, deep breaths in and release it. Just let it go. And take another long, slow, deep breath in. And let that go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And release it. We're just going to sit in the stillness that we created for a moment. Just acknowledging who we are as infinite beings. Nothing can touch us. Nothing can truly harm us. But we do feel things. Our body feels things. So for a moment, I'd like you to become aware of anywhere in your body where you're feeling anything that's uncomfortable to you, or any situation that is bothering you. Just pick one thing that you would like to work on. So as you do that, you're going to take a long, slow, deep breath in, and you're going to breathe that feeling or emotion in, and allow it to fill in your entire body. And as you exhale, you're going to send that out to anyone else who's feeling that same way. Someone that you know, and even bigger to include anyone else you don't know. We're going to do this a couple more times. Long, slow, deep breath in. You're breathing that in, but you're not holding on to it, you're a conduit. And as you breathe out, you're going to send the opposite of how you're feeling. So if you're suffering, you're struggling, you're feeling pain or fear, you're going to send love and kindness and nurturing and peace out to whoever it was that you chose, as well as anyone else who is feeling that way too. Now let's pick someone else, another thing. Anywhere that you're feeling any pain or sadness in your body, breathe that in and absorb it. Allow yourself to feel it, it's okay. And then as you exhale, you're going to breathe out the opposite. You're going to breathe out the love, the kindness, the awareness, the beauty of life and living, joy, peace. Send that out to your loved one and friend, family, anyone that you don't know as well, to make this bigger. And as you inhale, do it one more time. Just breathe it in. Whatever pain or suffering or struggling that you're feeling, breathe it in. Allow yourself to feel it. Be really present with it. And just know you don't have to hold on to it. And we're going to exhale. We're going to exhale loving kindness, caring and compassion and joy to whoever you were thinking of, and everyone else who's going through the same thing. And now we're going to breathe in loving kindness, caring and compassion and nurturing and peace into your body. Allow that to fill your whole entire being, every cell, every organ. And as you exhale, you're going to send it out to your loved ones, your neighbors, your families, your friends, anyone else. Just allow that to spread. I like to visualize a light with this sometimes. You can pick the color you like. White, gold, I like rainbow. So just whatever color you like. As we inhale, we're going to breathe that into our bodies again. Breathe that light in, breathe that joy, loving kindness, nurturing, peace, calm. We're going to just absorb that into every cell of our being. We're going to feel that in our bodies. We're going to feel that in every organ. Just allow yourself to be fully present with that feeling, that beingness, that oneness, that connection. And as we exhale, we're going to send that out to the world and beyond. Send that out to your friends, your family, your loved ones, anyone you don't know, beyond the universe. So as we go through this meditation today, we're going to just continue to breathe in that beautiful feeling, that loving kindness, light of joy. And we're going to breathe that in and out as conduits of love, and just be fully present with that, knowing no matter what you're feeling, it isn't you. And as we do this, we're just going to breathe in and out. And you can use a mantra as well. I like Aham Brahmasmi because it means I am the universe. And just remembering, having that reminder of who you really are. Nothing can touch you. So I'm going to set the timer. We're going to do 10 minutes of this. And just know that when you say the mantra, it may slow down, it may speed up, it may disappear, and thoughts may come in as you're doing this, and you're breathing in that loving light of joy and peace and calming, nurturing and kindness to yourself. And as you exhale that, you're sending that out to everyone. If you feel like there are any thoughts or anything coming through and breaking that, just allow yourself to acknowledge and then bring yourself gently back to the mantra once you realize that. So I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes and we can begin. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. I am the universe. And sit gently with your eyes closed and let the stillness and silence you created settle in. With the gratitude for all the loving kindness, peace, and the calm and nurturing energy that you are breathing in and out and sharing with your world. Let's take some long, slow, deep breaths in. And gently let that go. Another long, slow, deep breath in. And release it. One more time. Long, slow, deep breath in here. And release it. When it feels comfortable, you can open your eyes. You just completed day 13 of the 21-day meditation challenge. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome Becky and Nicholas and MD. Hey, Sacred Fire. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been my pleasure to share this with you all. And I look forward to day 14. Namaste. Bye.